And so the journey begins. Hey there, how y'all doing? This is Data here with Late Start Driving as we head up the road to Woods Hole. And I've never seen anybody shoot video of the driveway, and it's a driveway in the middle of nowhere, just for folks who might be coming this way. This is a dirt road.
Sugar Run Road.
Sugar Run Road. So I thought I'd shoot a little bit of that just so you know this is legitimately out in the woods. This hostel is.
One of the most famous hostels on the trail.
That's right. I can't wait to get here, and I'm going to slack pack out of here for a day and maybe for two, we don't know. And meet up with some friends. Get ourselves a hiking here in a minute. So here's Woods Hole. I'm guessing when most of us think of an Appalachian Trail hostel, this is what we think of. Might be the reason it's one of the older and more famous hostels on the trail right here.
What a cool place.
Hey there. How y'all doing this fine morning? I found some mountain laurels in bloom here first thing. I think that's what those are. It's drizzling. Late Start and I got to Woods Hole about 8. Started hiking about 9 or 9:15. We're about half a mile in, and part of his tramley from last year has joined us. Natural Causes is up in the lead up there. And we're walking through a storm, but we think a lot of it is going to pass by in the next half an hour to hour or so, but at least halfway through our hike. We're headed to Virginia 606, which is just north of Kimberling Creek Bridge, and we're just slack packing today, so doesn't matter so much that it's raining. But about 10 miles in, we have a decision to make. We take a shortcut if the weather's really bad still, and cuts 5 miles off the hike. So we're either going to hike about 15.6 or about 10.1. And so far we've had one minor rock scramble and walk through a part of the trail that looked like a little stream, but other than that, this is what the trail looks like today. All kinds of mountain laurels coming into bloom, and Natural Causes and Late Start are motoring on up ahead, but we know we're going to meet up in a couple hours, so there's your first white blaze of the day. I think since it's raining, I'll probably pass this next set of flowering laurels and have to stop filming for a while to make sure I don't slip, bust my noggin again. But yeah, actually a little bit challenging to stop filming because there's all kinds of mountain laurels, but so we're a couple miles in now. It's still raining, although the worst of it might have passed. You can see Late Start and Natural Causes up ahead, and Natural Causes just pointed out that there is a tremendous collection. And I don't know if these are mountain laurels or something else, but they hang right over the trail. Really pretty. So not so much a green tunnel today as an orange one. We're making really good progress for it being raining pretty hard early on our walk. It's been raining steady, but it's letting up a little bit at a time. And the trail's a little of a mucky mess, but it's not too mucky, so. And we've done the only main climb of the day. So we got to the cutoff where we had to decide if we want to do 10 miles today or 15, and we didn't even hardly think about it. We said, no, we're feeling good. We're going to do 15. It's only about 10:30 or so now. So we're moving at 2, maybe 2.5 miles an hour in the rain. So it's been a nice day for hiking. So the crew got back together here after about 2 or 3 miles. We're about an hour and a half or hour and 45 minutes into the day. The rain has let up a little bit. You can kind of see, you can almost see the mountains on the other side. Natural causes and lakes are busy leading the way here today. But the AT has been like it was a little bit at the start of the rain, where it's been a set of puddles have become a river. But like we're walking into a magic forest. Foggy and stuff. So this part of the trail's gotten cruisy enough, and I'm just carrying one pole and got the other one strapped to my armrest. Rain puts up like it is right now. I'll have to put the photo in. So there's late start, and we have stumbled. Yeah, I think the rain may have stopped, or at least it's threatening to stop. There's just a really nice mixture right in here of a bunch of different kinds of flowers. And there's the often sought after, seldom spotted Appalachian pumpkin. That's right. It's almost as rare as a Sasquatch. But yeah, this is the first time on this hike we've had like 3 or 4 different colors and types of flowers all in one area. I take that as a good sign. There are a bunch of them in here. Now, even though it stopped raining, the trail is still a little bit of a quagmire, but yeah, I gotta watch footing a little bit here. But goodness, look at all these. A lady slipper. Oh yeah. Very nice. Yeah, spring on the AT in early summer is just amazing. This forest just springs to life. But of course it takes rain to do that, so. So we have bars and connectivity to the outside world and a view of sorts.
All right, we got an update from the Texas two-step.
Yeah, where they at?
So we made it to Stanimals and slack packed.
Well done. You have converted them.
I have.
You showed
Got an
them
ugly
glory.
blister. So met a lot of people with Noro are barely getting better. Mario might have gotten it at the moment, but not bad. We're in Charlottesville. Charlottesville will fly home tomorrow.
Yeah, there's no not getting Noro bad. I'm sorry, I got news for him. If it's Noro, it's going to be bad at some point.
Well, thoughts and prayers.
Yes, that's the best of wishes. It's not Noro, please, for our friends.
Right.
So we're headed down toward the shelter here. We're going to take a short lunch break, and because we've come down in altitude, we're in a little forest of green stuff here, a little green tunnel, where everything is starting to flower. And I'll be quiet here in a second. Off in the distance, you'll probably hear the running water of Dismal Creek. And then a little while after that, we'll get to Dismal Falls. So. Got to be careful because this is a downhill and it's a little bit slick and muddy. But the only water falling on me now is what gets blown off the leaves on the trees. And late start and natural causes are up ahead of me there. But we've done all the climbing for the day, so the rest of the day is a little bit of a sloggy downhill to a nice flat walk. So it rained enough that my raincoat and pants wetted all the way through, but it stopped raining long enough now that I've started to dry out. And got my hood down, had a snack. So these two fellas know how to build a fire in the woods right here. So look at this. That is some serious AT hiker ingenuity at work there. And we were very grateful to stumble on this. This is really nice on a rainy, cold day.
Coat is steaming.
So you want to be YouTube famous or not? Sure call.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care.
I'm
not hiding from anyone.
I got a little bitty channel. Yeah, some people want privacy. Some of us don't care. I don't care so much. I like showing people that it's actually possible to come out here and do this.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Very fun. So much is.
You know, until the hurricane.
I was worried it was going to be hard.
Yeah, until the hurricane. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to capture one of these for the blog. Yeah, for the people. Well, I like that I have family that really, they couldn't hike this if they wanted to. They watch it. And I have other family that I kind of hope might actually come out here and hike some of it with me at some point. So hopefully I can demystify it a little bit. Trail maintenance. Nice job.
Safety first. Safety Ranger Jen.
So we're about 5.5 miles left to go on the day and trying to pick up the pace so we can get to a shuttle pickup through this nice cruisy part of the Pine Forest Trail. Oh, well, it's a lot easier to hike when the trail is level and all cruisy and there's not any rain and it's not cold. Well, there's a tree that met its maker. Yeah. Goodness. Yep. And just as we come up this little tiny rise, we get a little peek of sunshine even. We're about 3 miles or so out from our pickup, but we walked past Dismal Falls Side Trail because we're in a little bit of a time crunch, and yet Dismal Creek continues to get bigger. As we go. Certainly you wouldn't have to worry about any kind of, fresh water source. And this is we've been in this green tunnel of rhododendrons for a little while now. Some of it's a little bit of a mud bog, but other parts of it are covered with a combination of pine needles and rhododendron leaves. Every now and again like this, you poke out into the sunshine. Oh yeah, it quit raining, a couple hours ago, so we're drying out a little bit. We pushed our pickup back by 15 or 20 minutes, so we should be on time to make our pickup about 4:45 or 5 and get back to Woods Hole, get dried off, warmed up, and have a nice home-cooked meal. Once again, still along Dismal Creek, and this is the last break of the day. 1 hour and 2.5 miles to go. Made it to our end point. This is the beautiful Kimberling Creek Bridge, and our ride may be here, and we're not going any further than this, but I am going to walk up this beautiful suspension bridge and capture this for y'all to see. Is that our ride? Okay, I'll quit playing around then. Anyway, I only get to go halfway across it because our ride's here, but isn't that lovely?